Here we have a PlayStation 5 controller motherboard with the broken left joystick. So just to quickly show you, this is what's happening. So the left joystick is it's been damaged, it's been broken. Not much you can do. You have to desolder this one and solder a new one. If you're we have some broken ones here, so just to quickly show you, if this is if this plastic piece, if this has been dislodged, not much you can do. It's better to replace it with a brand new one. Here's another example. Yeah, so it gets stuck here, the plastic piece is broken here, so that's another example. This one has some problem as well. It doesn't center very well. So the same thing here. So this is, it doesn't center and it's super slow. So the plastic pieces are in there are broken. It's not much you can do with these ones. Your best option is just to grab a brand new joystick and place a brand new joystick in there. These are the tools required in order to carry out the fix. You need flathead, pliers, tweezers, pointy head, pry opening tool, plastic pry opening tool, Phillips 00 screw bit, a screwdriver. The soldering stuff we have is, we are using the Hako soldering in these soldering stations. We are using the Hako FM203. If you have the Hako FX 888D soldering stations, that works very well as well. The soldering tip we will be using is T18K knife set or the flathead set. Jelly Wharton's very high quality flux. The Hako desoldering station we have is FR410, and the nozzles we'll be using is N610506. Both are compatible. The cleaning equipment we have is 100% ISO alcohol, cleaning brush, and you need a brand new joystick. Alright, let's get going. Alright, let's prep the board. We only need to desolder this bit, so we'll open up the potentiometers and just leave them like this. Set up on your Hako OmniWise. Alright, so let's pre-tin the connections and desolder these. Alright, let's desolder them. Alright, this comes off. Grab the brand new one and solder it. Alright, place it in. And solder these. All done. Next is, before putting it back together, let's just give it a quick test on the PC and see if it all works. So just to quickly show you, after soldering the new joystick, what problems you might encounter. So this is rare that once you install it, it just centers and it returns to center. So we are looking at the values of axis 0 and axis 1. So this must be below 10%. So just spin it clockwise and anti-clockwise and it centers very well. Well, what if it doesn't center very well, or if the values are above 10%? So your inner and outer dead zones are above the values, acceptable values. So how to fix that? So I'm just going to show you a few scenarios and how to go about fixing it. Well, this is the first example. See, now our axis 1 is 19%. So, and it's drifting, and you install a brand new joystick, spin it a few times, it comes to 15%, 12%, 12%, occasionally, but yeah, it's so 15%. So this is bad. Now this is how to fix it. This is what's going on. So as you can see in the picture, we are trying to center it and bring it up, and then it'll be centered. So the center up and down, as you can see, this potentiometer moves, and right now it's pretty much here, so we need to center it, for example. So let's open it up. This is the trick to align it. You don't need a resistor fix or any other fixes. It's just a mechanical adjustment. So open it up. Now what we are trying to do, we are trying to bring it up, correct? So grab your flathead pliers. So this, you need to take it up a little bit and move the joystick in the opposite direction. So this is how it is. So take that there, because you're trying to bring it up, and move the joystick, I can't show it, this way. So you have to do a couple of tries, that's more than enough, and then test it. Let's test it now. So all I did was I moved this in the upward position, and while this is the counter, so this has to go that way, so this way. That way this will mechanically adjust it. So most likely it's more than enough. That should what be getting. Let's test it again. All right, let's connect it and test it. So well, in first go it is centered. Now if it's, see, it's still 9%, 10%, 7%. It is within the acceptable range. So 7%, but you can have another try. Like you can open it up from here. It's a bit difficult to show, but while this goes up, and this we need to bring it that way. So it's a very minor tweak, and it should be fixed. Well, there you go. It's centering very well now. 4%, 2%, 1%. So that's a very handy mechanical fix to adjust the inner dead zone. Since this is a brand new joystick, I know that this 100% works, so it's just a minor tweak that you can do to fix your inner dead zone values. I'm just going to show you one more example. And let's just open up this potentiometer and just show you another example as well. So this time our I call it the bottom potentiometer. So the bottom potentiometer and this movement, left and right, that is off. As you can see, it's 27%. So your L stick is drifting again, even after installing the brand new joystick. so it's still there is drift. But this is once again, it's a mechanical tweak, so let's just fix it. So what we are trying to do, we are trying to bring it back to within acceptable range here. So I need to move our plastic bit that way, bring it to center, so yeah, this way, and then the joystick moves the opposite. So just to show you, okay, so as you can see it in the picture, we are trying to bring it to center from right to the left side and centering it in the middle. Okay, so it is this potentiometer, the bottom one. So this position is the problem here. Even after installing the brand new one, this does happen. So this is how to go about fixing it. Open up this one. This is the problem. So all you gotta do is, since we are we're gonna take it that way, so we are moving in that direction, trying to center it, and your joystick goes the opposite, the actual stick. So this is the move you're trying to do. So let's just try it once. It's a bit of a trial and error. Yeah, so this should be enough, plenty. It should center it now. If not, keep trying it this way. It should center it eventually. So now it's coming up as 47%. It's still a mechanical adjustment. So yeah, it's drifting to 47%. Now we need to center it and bring it this direction. So that was just an example to show that how to adjust it. So I'm just going to adjust it now. So open up this bottom potentiometer. We are trying to bring it, center it this way, and the joystick goes the opposite. Yep, that should be plenty. Trial and test. Yep, a little bit that way, no problems. Let's open it up again. That's it. 13%. Open it up again. There you go. So it's now centered. So it's just a bit of a trial and playing around with that plastic and trying to center it. And that's all it is in order to fix it. Since it's a brand new joystick, this is a very easy minor tweak that you can apply to fix your drifts as well after soldering a brand new joystick. Next, grab your motherboard, place the two caps on your joysticks, and then place the motherboard in your front case assembly. Make sure your speaker is sitting like this. Next, place the two haptic trigger cables in, touchpad, and this flex cable. Next, place your battery compartment tray. Place this flex cable in. Put back the battery compartment screw. Place the battery. Grab your back case, place it in. Next, put back the 2 trigger screws here and the 2 back case screws here. Next, put back the L1 R1 buttons. All done. Alright, let's just give it a full check. So we'll be checking the inner and outer dead zones. Spin your joystick slowly for your inner dead zone. So axis 0 is 0.01, that's 1%. Axis 2 is, sorry, axis 1 is 0.02%. That's 2%. L3 is 100%. Okay, so the outer dead zone must be 96% or above. 1, 1, 1, 1. That's it. So we have successfully replaced the joystick on this one.